evening. Good evening, welcome to the program.
Good evening to listeners and good evening to Afri Radio.
All right, well, our salon, of course, will enter into 2026. The president inside message declare 2026 as year of action. One way they know just get for the make empty promises and one way anything they promise and then we make sure so that part of the promise they get with improvement in livelihood, governance, public trust and other one. But of course for most year unions 2025 was challenging. Most of the issues we they raise at the start continue to happen up until the end of 2025. But you know, one to look at the message where the president done closer in the assurance where he done closer during these years the message to the nation. So Mr. Ramin, with the startup force from the perspective about the pointing in 2025, especially when you look at issues of rights, issues of things that the president can bring up in the 2026 speech, but how them things really happen in 2025.
Well, to be honest with you, the government do them bit. When you look at the economic challenges within donors and the promise for help the country, and you look at so many other factors. You look at some of the crises there, whether external factors, they look at the local factors and all of that put together. They face some challenges. But however, we're expecting this now governance issue and the government will ensure the dignity is supposed to be for the people of Sierra Leone. Because every political party when there's election, we always get into a called manifesto. So that political manifesto, now we as civil society can monitor and ensure what we don't promise to do for the people then you're able for them at all cost, whether it is local fund and international fund, you therefore do everything possible for them. So it may comment on electricity. Electricity has been there all this while. Has challenges from the 60s, 70s, 80s on to this moment to talk about 2025. There is still challenge, and even His Excellency the President himself, there also be a Minister of Energy for a while when important.
All right, we're going to talk a look at each of the points that we throw light on, make mention of in manifesto points, but describing the message as well, but describing the message generally, waiting the phrase we don't capture the attention of necessary unions, year of action mean to you.
Well, that they have been tried for head for. Whenever the president make a statement, it's a policy statement. That policy there for shifter down all ministries, agencies, and departments. That policy statement there for shifter down to even with civil society or organization. They for shifter down to media houses for ensure say the president don't say this year and a year of action. But one for ask, we say that this action what the president they talk about. Now for let people change their attitude. Now for ensure say go either for go for okay, go make sure say go on time. Now for ensure say the ministers where they don't appoint for do what they're supposed for doing at the office, they're able for perform and get results, not to excuse these people for the give for the rest of 2026. As it happened 2025, people will say, oh, the electricity, why we don't get good light? Now because we don't car with car power ship, but still we make people get light now because of the old cable them, and because of the transformer them with the blow off and all the rest of it. People don't want for all of those excuses. Where people pay for light, all the thing want for see them and we go in the market. We're gonna also for see light. That's all. The challenges them whether the cable old or not old, now light people don't want for see. That's the end of it. More especially with the prepaid. The prepaid just like when you get mobile phone. You buy top up before you go for communicate. So why don't buy me top up? I for communicate. You find out say most times people get disgruntled to. I don't buy me top up, but I never forget network for able for communicate. People they disgruntled to. Likewise on electricity. When you don't buy light, the money that you meter. All that you want for seeing a light, not to blackout. So all of these challenges that still they continue for come. So when the president they talk about action, now for ensure say you did the winner minister of energy, not to for sleep again. Now for make sure say wake up, go to powerhouse, go visit Bumuna, waiting at the problem at Bumuna, We not go left see the blackout go there and say, oh, now the water level, I don't go
All
there.
right.
And all of
So,
those
so on
excuses.
this issue of taking action, even down to ministries level, you know, when you look at electricity, for example, you talk to the Minister of Energy, the current one, even the previous ones, they'll highlight lots of steps where they don't take, lots of development where they happen.
But the challenges are still there.
Yes. So now my question are how, you know, let's your profile now solution to the stakeholders. How then go before ensure say the actions match up with the reality of Sierra Leoneans.
We all get a role for play as Sierra Leoneans, including myself. For example, we talk about energy. We all get a role for play. The government will ensure say a monitor people well so that people don't go misuse government fund. You see the last time President been grabbing the sack people from ETSA, from the Ministry of Energy. Now because a lot of thief will take place. Physical cash, thief of the electricity itself, thief of the cable, will involve the workers, it involves Sierra Leoneans, community level. Somebody will damage transformers, not to be government in a power, not destroy. Government officials, they in their offices, then they get money, then they misuse the money, put on the wrong side, put on their personal use. All of this at the end of the day will make people not get stable light. Talking about car power sheet, it is not sustained. It is not sustained. The previous government don't come with car power sheet. But with the fees are just temporary something. That will come for 6 months or 1 year. But even this government, they don't decide for continue with them. So when they talk about action, let government try for team for count a sustained electricity. Because even within this Christmas, the light they come, they go off. Some people, the appliances, they boil. Not to any serious like that. People don't want that kind of light. New Year's Day, people they sit down at the veranda, the place hot, they come out inside the house because the place dark and the place hot. New Year's Day, Christmas Day, some man get blackout, they don't get light at the house. And we don't talk about this light here continuously. They don't bring all kind of minister, the president says they don't have Minister of Energy, the KKY, they don't come, they don't talk a lot of bogus talk that by now we don't move from this blackout to the past. But there is still blackout. You go to places, people still use the solar. Some areas they don't deserve for get light from decades of years, they don't get tired. You go to the peninsula, when you don't hit a success, getting to number 2 river, they go round by Waterloo, there is total. I mean, light not there at all, not to blackout.
Still in, on the pipeline.
How long will we talk about project? If we talk about electricity, boomuna and all of that, we are talking about 1964. I don't say this yesterday in our media. If the current minister go check like the archive, waiting donor partners, waiting saloon government, previous government, current government don't put into Bumuna alone. Where you see the figure, where you see the money, the blind. Because a huge amount of money we talk about. And year in, year out, previous and current government will tell you, say, now this are the challenge, now this are the challenge. But then within 5 years, 10 years, the challenge is then go stick or continue. And we need for put hands together for ensure, say, then challenges they are, they stop. And almost every Sierra Leonean for try for enjoy this light now because everybody they vote. Where people vote, where they don't down there for enjoy waiting and vote for. But up to this time, there are people still suffering within the peninsula axis, whether in Western area. So, and this is unacceptable because that one in a part of people are right. Them I mean they always sell cold water, they get lunch for getting picking and lunch. If the name for selling water, look at some people want for money time, prepare your food, pack in a freezer for the whole of the week. When you go they take small. You heat them up and then you eat. But every day you get for go market. In fact, that they make they on the whole pool, then they become more poorer.
All right, now away from the issue of electricity, the issue of cost of living, we are one of the points them where the president alight and say, you know, yes, challenges still there around that, and moving forward in 2026. Go ensure say improvements happen around that. But for people of Sierra Leone, this is not the first time whether or not they get such assurance or reassurance from the president.
The government get
why
serious.
waiting or why who says you will give possibly the watch or listening right now for hold on to this message and get hope for a better Sierra Leone in 2026?
The government get for the serious for ensure say and then get to the mindset people don't vote for them. And therefore they do everything possible for work for the people of Sierra Leone. I they tell you for free. Alright, rest go almost 1,200 at this country, that big baggers. If government not do everything possible for bread and come to 600 and something thousand, people for demonstrate na street. Because if you earn 600 and something thousand right now, people are still starved, people they getting 3 meal for day. How much more will still remain for the under? So the crisis before People before grumble, people for jump the streets for demonstrate against government.
Now, if you talk to people when are political analysts, people into government and all of that, we tell you, so government is not just the president and all those in authorities. It's also inclusive of the people.
Now,
So how the people will come in, especially with regards to this, because sometimes you see price regulation. For example, the Huawei for the guys sat inside and they sell and so for the other side. The same people where they try for work for.
You get for create the enabling environment.
How?
How? You bring machines, you bring power tillers, you bring tractors, and make sure say who are supposed for getting tractors they need and get them. Who are they not forget and they don't get them.